Hey Crusaders, it's Miss Melissa here at Churchill Park Swimming Pool, and I want to talk to you about swimming. You can go ahead and touch your swimming picture if you have one at home or in your classroom, wherever you may be watching this from. One of the ways you might get into the pool is using our lift. Here's our lift, and if this is the way that we decide is the best way to get you in the pool safely, you'll use one of these chairs with the lift. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So, as you can see, our lift has this black bar right here and this little curved one right here, and a little knob here on the side that makes this go in and out. Those are all important parts. I'm going to show you how they work. As we are getting the chair, after you're in it and strapped in safely to the chair, as we're getting it ready to put on the lift, we're actually going to line up this top bar right here with this curve so that the black piece sits across the back of the chair and supports it. Right now, if we line them up, this bar isn't sitting in the little curve. So to get it sitting in there, we're going to actually crank up the lift. There is a little handle over here that we turn to crank it up. We turn it clockwise and the lift goes up. Then as you can see, the chair is now sitting snug in that little curve, and the back is the black piece is sitting against the back of the chair. Next up, we have to take the wheels off the bottom of the chair. To do this, you want to make sure you've raised the chair up to where none of the wheels are touching the pool deck. Let me bring you down there to show you what that looks like. Right now, this one's still touching, even though these aren't. So I need to raise it up a little bit higher. It's been a while since we used this chair, so this wheel actually wants to slide out, but it's okay. We'll get him fitting snug in there soon. Next thing is, there is a button over here that we're gonna press, and then we're gonna push the wheels back to pull them out of the chair. Gotta get it just right. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky because we haven't used this particular chair in a while. It is gonna need some maintenance. Roll that out. Now our wheels are off the bottom of our chair, and we can swing the chair out into the water. Before we do so, we want to make sure that there's a staff up here with the student and that there's a staff in the water waiting where the student will be delivered. So, swing this out. And allow that staff to hold onto the chair while we now lower it into the water. We lower it by turning counterclockwise. You can see it's going down into the water. We're actually going to keep going until the armrests are touching the surface of the water. And that is a good spot to stop because the student's body is already about halfway in the water and being supported by the water. So the water is going to help lift them safely out of the chair. And their mouth and head should be still a safe distance from the surface of the water because the only thing that's in should be their arms. And next, we're going to review how to go the other direction and get them out of the pool using the lift. So While a staff member is down there with a student, another staff member has to get out of the pool and come up here. The chair should already be attached to the lift. If not, it can be really easily placed in there from the water. And it's real simple. You just, like I said, go clockwise to bring the chair up out of the water. Once the chair's out of the water, you bring the chair and the student up over the pool deck, and you find those wheels that we took off. They are going to now slide into the back of the chair. There's a couple holes back here. Camera right back here. There's a couple holes on both sides that these boards are going to go into. Slide it in, and then to remove the chair from the ramp, you lift up on this knob that frees that little bar and lower by going counterclockwise. And the chair is now free from the lift, and it can be rolled safely into locker rooms. Thanks, Crusaders.